there live. Alexis, what happened?
Good morning, Terrell and Tanya. Well, R. Kelly wants to get out of jail. He just was released from confinement and back into the jail population. He came into court just moments ago. His legal team says they planned on asking the judge to reconsider and allow Kelly out on bond. That didn't happen because they said they have to find a place that's safe for him to live first. Now, just moments ago, Kelly is standing there in a jail jumpsuit inside of the courtroom. You can see in the sketch. The status hearing does come just hours, as I mentioned, after Kelly was moved out of solitary confinement and into the general jail population in Chicago. His lawyers were originally concerned for the Grammy-nominated artist, saying that they were worried for his safety, but now they say he's doing great in jail and is well respected by the inmates. R. Kelly facing sexual misconduct charges in Illinois, Minnesota, and in New York. Kelly hit with a combined 18 counts in federal indictments in both Chicago and in Brooklyn. Kelly's legal team telling us they are currently reviewing thousands of documents for both of those cases, including dozens of pictures, videos, and testimony related to the case. Kelly could go to prison for nearly 200 years on just the Chicago case alone. He faces dozens of others in those other states as well. Kelly's legal team telling us this morning the evidence, though, that they've reviewed so far has major factual flaws.
There's two things. There's discovery, and then of the discovery, what is actually good evidence for the government. So I think Steve and I and Chris have been remarkably, I guess, surprised that discovery to date supports our position that factually and legally, you know, there's deep flaws in the case here, and there's deep flaws in the case in New York.
Now, as you probably remember from all this coverage, R. Kelly was not the only one named in those federal indictments. His ex-business manager, Daryl McDavid, was also in court. That's his lawyer walking into the Dirksen Federal Building moments ago for that court case. McDavid also charged with conspiracy to receive child porn after he tried to intercept evidence, according to prosecutors. Now, back out here live this morning, we can tell you that R. Kelly will be back in court in September. That court date set for September 18th, where they will go back and ask that judge to release him on bond, and also a trial date has now been set for April. Reporting live this morning in the Dirksen Federal Building, I'm Alexis McAdams, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Alexis, thank you. New at 11, another attempt from Jussie Smollett's legal team to get the lawsuit against him thrown out. The